Hi everyone, it's Kathy here from Karma's Creations. I'm doing my week 2 of Power of 10 collaboration with Jared Bellini and Therese Sutter. Well, we had a very busy week and there were days when I couldn't do anything because I was out all day, and then when I come home, we've had some disgustingly hot days. So, but anyway, I managed to finish 2 of my items and cross off the list, and almost finished a third. The first one, which I've just finished now, is this little fabric bowl. It had a piece of cotton this side fabric and a piece of cotton fabric this side and a piece of old wool blanket in the middle. I cut the 8 sections and stitched the wedges up, and then I have put pieces of lace work, pieces of I think that was a napkin, a very old one, it was full of holes, bits of fabric, bits of motifs from crocheted bedspread, little bits of embroidery that I've cut out, more motifs, a little teddy bear. I collect teddy bears. Another little flower. And I put on here one of my folded hexes. Now I'll show you, Paula, later how to do that before I go. The other thing I've finished, completed, is these senior bibs which were on the list. I did 7. They're double-sided, they're all cotton, they've got 2 clips on the neck so that they can be altered to fit a bigger neck or a smaller neck. I have this one with the yellow roses. There's 7 of these that I've completed. This pretty pink one with a pale pink piece of sheeting as the lining. This one with pears, something a little bit novel, and it's lined with a complementary coloured lining, but a little floral. This one's just a plain neutral on both sides. Again, it's 100% cotton. This one's double-sided. They're all double-sided. This one has got a darker brown, plain brown on the other side of this. So another brown one. Another novel one. This one is kiwi fruit. It's got nice pale blue and white lining. I think there's sort of leaves or flourishes. There's sort of, yep. And then the next one is bees and beehives. Now, I'm having trouble folding this one for some reason. And these are for the home in town here. And that one, it's got a navy lining. So that's my other thing that I've completed. Now I have worked on other things through the week. I got stuck into the resin work. These are dice boxes and dice. Now, my dice are not very good. They got bubbles in them. I've tried all sorts of things to avoid getting the bubbles, but if the kids like them, they're welcome to them. The box is the present. So I've made two pink ones. This one has got rose gold leaf in there, as well as the pink mica powder. I haven't sanded them all back yet. I've got a purple one. And the last one is a gold or yellow one, but I haven't done the other side yet. So that's why I said I'm almost finished, but not quite. There's 4 sets that I'm making. They're all Christmas presents. And then while I was making those, which are the main things, when I had leftover resin, I was making little bits and pieces. So I've got bangles. They're quite cute, I think. A couple of teddies I've made. I'm going to put a tiny hole in one of his ears. I can't bear to put a hole in his head, so that the littlest girls can have one of those on a ribbon. They've got lots and lots of these tags. I've been making these ones for the dogs. There's quite a few puppies in the family, so I've been making dog bone and puppy paw things. So all the dogs in the family can have one. There's another teddy bear. Got some flowers that might make very nice necklaces. These are just little, like a little gem or something that the girls can have to say that they've got a diamond. I've made a few of those. Some of them have got flowers inside of them. That one's got tiny buds. This one's got little flower, but you can't see it because the mica stuff was too, the colour was too, not transparent enough. So anyway, I've been making all these things. And got another bangle here that hasn't been popped out yet, and heaps of earrings that I have to drill and put little jump rings in for the little girls. I'll probably give them little sets of them, so just a bit of fun. Now what else did I work on through? Oh, I worked on Roxy's Journal of Stitchery. I haven't had a chance to show it yet. As I said, we had such a busy week. We're going out again this week, tomorrow I mean, so I won't be able to do a video then, and I think there's something this weekend, I'm not sure, but anyway, if there isn't, I'll do a video of Roxy's one on the weekend. I'm getting to the stage where I'm feeling like I'm happy that it's not that it's finished. I'm happy with my progress in how far it's finished and what it looks like now. There was a little while that I worried a bit that it just wasn't coming together properly, or it was looking a little bit untidy, a bit ugly. Now, I took the 2 off that I'd finished, and I put down the new 9 is Scroll. I've had this ready for the last, well, a good while. This bobbin I bought in Hervey Bay when I went to Corinne's retreat. A friend of hers had a pop-up shop there and she was selling these, and it was absolutely beautiful, so of course I had to have one. Even though I've got tons of bobbins, this one was just so pretty. And yeah, it's a good, I think it's 6, isn't it? 6 inches. Yeah, 6 inches inside. And at the time I was doing a little bit of eco dyeing, hence all the dirty fabric. And I put them all together with the Sherry Iris method, the pieces that I put into my scroll. How I'm going to do it, I'm not sure yet. Pieces like this with the leaf shapes, I will embroider over the top. I haven't backed it. I'm not sure that I will. I probably will, but I haven't made that decision yet. All I've done is put this bit together, wrapped it round my bobbin, and I've been waiting for when I had time to do it. So that's as far as I got with that one. But in the meanwhile, that piece of fabric, somebody had used it before, not me, but made a couple of ribbon roses, so I thought, well, they can stay there. They'll just be part of the furniture, whatever. This scroll is 6 inches wide. I got tons of old sheets, so I probably will back it, but I just hadn't decided that yet because I wasn't sure whether I was going to do individual pieces and put them on this, or whether I was going to work directly onto it. So that's a decision I suppose will have to be made before I start. But so that's number 9. But in here I've started another scroll. I don't have a bobbin. Well, I do. I just haven't got it down off the top of the cupboard. It's an old spinning bobbin actually. But with this one, I cut a piece out of a napkin and it's got the fringing on it still. Let's get rid of that. And I liked that, so I sewed the fringing in. I'm going to keep it. But yeah, that's another one ready to go. So, you know, maybe one of them I'll work directly onto here and have a backing, and the other one I will make pieces and put onto this. They're both about 2 metres long. And I thought if I had two, then if I wanted to do one that was just all Cantha and Cantha related, because I did buy the book Cantha, I thought I might like to work through some of the different methods and things that there is in that book. And then I've got all these other pieces of fabric that I've found, or bits I don't throw away, little strips. These are all little pieces that was the piece next to the bit that was tied up. So I've got all these little bits of fabric that I might use as bases for embroideries like Jennifer Clouston does, how she works her 15-minute pieces, her little snippets. I thought one of them I might have to do snippets, because I have so many books that I've bought that have got, well, I've got 4 of her, Jennifer's books for starters, but I've got so many books that have got little embroideries in them. I've got the ones for Kew Gardens with all the little flowers and everything. I've got Japanese embroidery ones. So that's number 9 now. That's my new number 9. Number 10. I've got 2 things it could be. It could be my mouse house, which I've been waiting since August to start, but I've always had something that was more time sensitive and needed to be done first. Or I'll make this. This is a penny that I saw Tia from Calm Creations wearing at Corinne's retreat, and it was just so attractive, so neat. So I asked her what the pattern was, and she gave me the details, and yeah, I will be making this one. I haven't chosen the fabrics, but I have so many fabrics it won't take much. It's all in different pieces and panels, so that will be really fun. And that's just dye there, not blood. Red dye when I was dyeing yarn. So yeah, that one, or I just have to have a little think. I have to make a decision and put it on my list. But yeah, either this or my mouse house. Start on that. I did actually do something else this week too. I did quite a bit of the EPP, the English paper piecing. I made one tiny little heart, well, it's not little, about that big, made out of the 5/8 inch hexagons, and I put that on the Journal of Stitchery blanket that I'm making. I thought that I would get the graph paper and see if I could do different appliques that I could make up with the little hexagons. And yeah, so the heart, I made that one. I'll see if there's any others, but yeah. I suppose I could put 10 and 11 down, and it isn't the power of 10 then, is it? I pulled the birdie bag out. I didn't do any more than that. freeform top, I put the crochet cotton, the yarns together and the crochet hooks so that I could take them with me on all my trips away, but I got tired and didn't end up doing anything in the car. Crochet rug hasn't been out. Tea towel will be waiting. And the dice bags, they don't take very long. I'll be making round ones that you draw up in the middle, around the outside, sorry, and they're just that's the sort of dice bag they like because it lies flat and they can use it as a, I'm talking the big kids and the young teenagers who play D&D. They like to use the bag pulled out as a mat so that their dice don't get scuffed up and things on the tables. So yeah, so I'd say probably next week I will have had all the resin Christmas work done. I should be able to show you some of the earrings and things, and the dog necklaces all got their ribbons on them. The birdie bag will be finished. The English paper piecing, well, there's really nothing I can show you with that until it gets to the stage where I'm sewing it up. I could sew up the first row because there's 6 big flowers, 2 like that across. But I can't do the other rows because I want to make sure that I have a good distribution of colour, and because I haven't drawn or coloured in my plan, my pattern, I don't want to be ending up with doing all the rows and end up with the last 2 rows there's only pink ones, or there's only green ones, or whatever, or there's all the ones with black backgrounds have left and they're not distributed right through. So I thought, well, I'll wait until I've got at least a quarter of the row 2 to row 9 done, and then I might start playing with colour placement and distribution. But until then, I really can't do any sewing up. So yeah, the construction's going to be a big job when it gets to it. Anyway, that's it from my Power of 10 today. I hope everybody's well and they're surviving this horrible heat and destructive storms in Queensland and New South Wales. If you're in Australia, our son lives in Darwin. They went through the cyclone up there, fared well. Luckily, South Australia's burning with the heat. Yeah, it's yucky at the moment, very yucky. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.